Hello everyone, my name is Ark and welcome back to another SH Figuarts review. We are rounding out the week with the one and only Son Goku and Son Gohan kit, plus the Kinto, the exclusive edition. And I gotta say, this one was probably the most sought after out of all of the exclusives, both Godzilla and I'm pretty sure it was Kakashi included. Mostly because it's a pretty accurate Saiyan Saga Goku with the Kinto, which is something that they had not released ever, and it's a Gohan that actually moves. So that was very interesting. Now, when it comes to the box itself, you can definitely see just how big it is. You can have a whole shot of the figures all together. This is my favorite thing that they recreated with it, and he comes with a power pole too. So I wanted a power pole Goku for a long time. Does he have the power pole? Where is the power pole? Where is he? I'm trying to look for it. It's right there on the back. Awesome. Yes, I'm very excited because it's a base Goku, a very canonical or a very adored Goku look. Yes, it's the 2.0, which definitely sucks. Definitely could have been a great time to include a 3.0 model Goku. But it is what it is. They are pretty much releasing another Saiyan Saga Goku very soon. I'm pretty sure within the next month in stores. So yeah, let's just take him out and see how he looks. Alright, so here we have the father and the son. So these guys are actually pretty good looking. Like, already, these were my favorite from the bunch of the last batch of San Diego Comic-Con exclusives of 2024. And it definitely was the most sought after as well. This is, again, just a basic 2.0 Goku with his turtle gi. From my understanding, I'm pretty sure that's the turtle symbol. I'm a fake Dragon Ball fan, actually. No, but in all seriousness, I keep forgetting. Turtle symbol. Dragon Ball. Yes, that is the turtle symbol for Turtle School. Or Turtle Hermit. Well, the Hermit is Master Roshi, so there's that. But yeah, it looks really nice. I very much like it. I really like the orange. A lot of 2.0 Gokus have like a really bright orange, and that definitely is something that he has over the series. He definitely changes the color of oranges, and I don't dislike that. I just think that sometimes they choose the right colors, and sometimes they choose the wrong colors. But it is a very natural look. He has some shading on the bottom of the feet, or on the bottom of the legs, which is fine. There's no shading whatsoever on the back, as always. The legs, this is something that I never pointed out in terms of, like, just the figure itself, or I think I have pointed it out a little bit. But the 2.0 model is super flat. Like, I'm just going to put it right here in the middle so you guys can see. It is so flat. Like, it is insanely flat. I don't think that's how they should look. Like now this is definitely like something of a, I wouldn't say the biggest issue, mostly because nowadays, well, actually they kind of is, because nowadays we have a lot of good figures that just look natural, and they don't really have like this cut off section, because they need to technically cut these sections out or mold them so they look fine when you're bending them. So this looks fine. That's normally how a leg works, granted, but they don't look that bad from the front. Like, it's always going to be from the front, which is fine. I have no issue with that, but yeah. Gohan looks fine. He has a very nice, soft, plastic outfit on. He has the tail and everything. The tail, you can move it around. It's very similar to the other tails from the other characters that we've looked at. And he does have articulation himself. So let's move on to that, actually. Articulation, this is, again, your basic 2.0 Goku. He has the loose sleeves, which is actually a little bit different. Or, no, never mind, it's like the same thing. But he can look down about this far, which is actually pretty nice. Not too shabby. Looking up is not the most consistent thing, but he can look up decently. Side to side, of course, and rocket side to side as well. T-pose, if you get his sleeves out a bit by moving them, you can get a decent T-pose. It's not the greatest, but it works. It looks kind of ugly though, so Do with that info what you will. Rotation of the arms 360 degrees, bicep swivels, double jointed elbows as always, which work wonderful. This is actually more natural than usual. And of course, a wrist hinge. Ab crunch, not too much going forward, so that pretty much sucks. Going backwards, it's okay. Butterfly joints, he doesn't really have much give on those butterfly joints, which definitely does suck. I hate that because the other two figures that we looked at, the exclusive figures, they have a lot better butterfly joints. Legs, kicking forward, amazing. Be careful with bending that plastic. It's pretty good. Extending it out a little bit and you get a little bit higher. Going backwards, of course, perfect as well. This is a 2.0 model, so it works. Splits, not the greatest. Bicep thigh swivel, double jointed knee, and also a foot hinge. Foot peg, double ball peg actually, never mind. It's a double ball peg. Going backwards this much and forward this much. Toe hinge pretty much sucks in terms of aesthetic. And that's great. Honestly, this is your basic 2.0 Goku. It's pretty much a good figure. It's a 7 in terms of the figure itself, just as the figure. But Gohan is like a really tiny person. So they have been improving on their tiny models. And I feel like this is kind of like a prerequisite beforehand, because they had the GT Goku. Now they have the Daima Goku. Now they have this guy. Technically, this guy came before Daima Goku. But he has joints on the arms, which are ball hinges. He can get a T-pose pretty well. He can look down about that far, upwards this far. He has a ball peg on the ponytail. And of course, you can rotate his arms 360 degrees. He has wrist hinges, I think, or ball pegs. Or actually, I think they're just attached to the figure. Yeah, they're just ball pegs. And legs, they're both connected, but you can have them sit down, going back and forth. And of course, the tail moves as well. So, decent articulation on these two, especially Gohan. Very tiny figure, has some pretty good articulation. But now let's look at the accessories, because that's pretty much what we're here to look at. But first, let's look at the Nimbus. The most awaited thing, in my opinion. Alright, so here we have the Nimbus, and I gotta say, it looks fine. I don't think it's the most, like, oh my god, it's perfect thing out there. But as you can see, it attaches to two pegs on the bottom with my two stands here that I'm using of the Tamashii in Nations Act 5 stands. And Goku is sitting there pretty nicely. So it's really nice because it kind of has like an indent for Goku and even Gohan to just kind of sit and stay on there. There is like no secure way of attaching Goku on there, so if you have kind of like a very shaky place, then you might have issues with the figures actually staying on. But yeah, it does come with two separate ends to the actual backside of the Nimbus. So it comes with a straight one, which is really nice. Just kind of showcasing the speed of the Nimbus, because that technically was the fastest thing before they started flying and everything. And of course, we have a curved version as well that you can just attach onto the back, kind of going upwards, like flying up, which is really nice. Making sure that you attach the section that needs to be attached on the top onto it. There you go. Very nice. And again, it looks great nonetheless. I will say, it's completely hollow, so I'm glad that it's not super heavy. Otherwise, I think these would have just broken at the sight of just seeing it. So you can see the curvature on there. Very nice. It has a nice fading tone to it as well, just kind of showcasing the speed of it. That's really good. And I'm just excited to have this in my display. You'll see some pictures at the very end. But now let's move on to Goku's accessories and also Gohan's actually. Alright, so here we have all of the accessories for Son Goku and Gohan as well, and you can see that there's technically, quote-unquote, a lot. So both of these technically have accessories, and by technically is that really it's only like 95% Goku, and Gohan is just there, pretty much. So, for example, taking a look at the different hair sculpt, We have a wind-swept hair sculpt, which is really nice. Going to the side instead of just going backwards. That's amazing, and I like that. Very, very good. So when it comes to the whole hair swept and everything like that, I like it. And you can, of course, take off the front to swap out faces and everything like that. So that's always nice. As for the faces, we have the iconic look of him when he's in the intro, which I will definitely be taking a picture of. We have a happy face where he's saying hi. And also a happy face where he's looking to back pretty much behind them, because that's what they use for pretty much everything else in the series. Of course, we also have a little section for Gohan. A little outfit for him to actually stand or be on his shoulder as well. We have a saying hello hand. We have a set of fighting pose hands, which is technically the only set on here. We have a hand to hold Gohan while he's on his shoulder. And technically a second set holding the power pole, which is really nice. And of course the power pole itself, very nice. I like it. I am so happy that it finally is here. So yeah. So, leading into my final thoughts for this set of figures, I like it, and it's definitely the best exclusive from the bunch. So, yeah, I don't have many issues with it. The only big issue that I have with this figure is that it's a 2.0 Goku, and I don't think it should have been a 2.0 Goku. I feel like this would have been the best time for them to introduce a 3.0 Goku. And I don't know why they didn't. So, yeah. Also, the pricing. This figure was $100 in the market in terms of San Diego Comic-Con and also Premium Bandai. This was available for T-Week, but for like a nanosecond. So he sold out instantly. So a lot of people will have to get them in the aftermarket for probably double. And I hate that. This figure should be available to everyone. And especially since it's a very sort of like iconic set, really. People always wanted like an articulated Kid Gohan like this one. And he is to scale. So that's really good. I like it. But yeah, overall, I'm going to give this set a 9 out of 10. The only reason I'm taking down a point is because of the pricing. I think $100 is a lot, but really for what you're getting, it's better than the other two exclusives that they released alongside this guy. So I don't have the biggest issue with it. Yeah, it's a 2.0 Goku, but I can get past the fact of that. So yeah, that's pretty much all the time I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this figure. Do you like it? Do you not like it? And were you able to get one when he initially released in San Diego and over in Premium Bandai? And a lot of people are getting him right now. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.